What up, y'all? It's your boy Mad Micah, and I'm back at it again with another video. I'm not sure if you guys can hear all the chaos that's going on outside, but my power just went out. And guess what? I'm still recording. I'm still going. And I even got a little present for y'all. I got a mic so y'all can hear me better. Yes. Thank you, Father. Thank you every day for all the blessings, everything that I'm doing to level up, everything I'm doing to change, everything that I'm doing to grow. I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. But yeah, guys, there's currently a windstorm going on right outside. So I made sure that I prayed before I made this video. I made sure to pray for all of my loved ones, all the people I care about, all the people that are being affected by this, all the people that have kids that are scared or whatever. I made sure that I got my message out there. But tonight, I just want to take a second to, vent. I'm not really sure how much advice I'm really going to be giving anybody tonight. Honestly, I just need to get a few things off my chest. I had another video planned for today, but I decided to go ahead and do this video instead because I was going to end up doing it within the next week, but it's just been weighing on my heart very heavily. So the topic of today's video is going to be move on when you're ready. Don't move on because someone else told you to. Don't move on because that the other people in the situation have moved on, or you think that they've moved on. Don't move on because your parents, your friends, whoever. Do what feels right to you. Do it on your own time. Don't get left behind, of course, but do it on your own time. Make sure you're taking small steps every day. Make sure you're not rushing into anything. Make sure you're healing properly. But move on when you're ready, because only you know when you're going to be ready for certain things. And I can't tell you, and neither can anybody else tell you when your heart is ready to move on from something. If you really cared about somebody, if you really loved somebody, if you really wanted somebody to be in your life for the rest of your life, whether it was a friend, family member, relationship, it's okay to hold on to that. It's okay to hold on to those feelings. It's okay to hold on to those emotions. It's okay to still feel that way towards that person. But what it's not okay to do is stay stagnant. And I'm not telling anybody to stay stagnant. I'm not telling anybody to grovel in your emotions and throw yourself a pity party and, don't ever be happy. I'm telling you to let go of certain things. If they are near and dear to your heart, let go of them on your own time, on your own agenda, within your own routine. Slowly find things that you like to do. Slowly find things that make you happy. Slowly find things that bring that spark back in you. Do something. I'm not saying to do nothing. I'm not saying to sit around, be lazy, do nothing. I'm saying to take your time. Take your time. Because if you try to rush into something, if you try to rush to get into another relationship or get that person back or replace that person in your heart, it's not going to feel the same. No two people are the same. No two energies are the same. And you may think that you're getting better, but that person holds a special place in your heart for a reason. Nobody can be replaced. Everybody says, that the next person is everybody's easily replaceable. No, they're not. Nobody can be replaced because no two people are the same thing. You can break something in your house. You can put a hole through your couch and you can go and search and find the exact same couch or find the exact same TV or go and find the exact same shirt if you got it dirty or got a rip in it or something. But you can't go and find the exact same person anywhere. You can't go and find their energy, their love, their commitment towards you anywhere. And so I feel like we're neglecting ourselves, we're neglecting our emotions by saying that, oh, well, I'm getting better out of the situation. Who are you to really say what's better or what's worse about someone who also is going through something? Who are you to judge anybody based on what they have going on or what they've been through? Or, if somebody really cares about you, if somebody really loves you, if you had a real connection with somebody, it's okay. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to find a new routine. It's okay to slowly do things. I'm doing that myself right now. Like, like I said, I get on here to talk to you guys, but I'm really talking to myself. I need this advice. I wish somebody would have told me this a month ago. I wish somebody would have told me this 2 months ago. I honestly wish somebody would have knocked some sense out of me when I was still in the situation, when I still had a chance. But now that I don't have a chance, now that the only person I'm fighting for is myself, I'm taking my time. I'm going slow and steady wins the race. I'm not dragging my feet anymore. I'm not living by my trauma anymore. I'm not allowing the past to affect me anymore. But I'm going slow and I'm going steady. And I'm grinding and I'm working and I'm moving. But there are those days where I sit and I cry like a baby. And I don't like anybody else seeing me cry. But like a week ago, I had a panic attack at work. You know how embarrassing that was for me? Getting all these calls, people asking me if I'm okay, this, that, and the third. No, I'm not okay. I'm not. But you can't change my situation for me. And I appreciate you calling me, but I wish I wouldn't have even cried in front of you for you to know that I was going through things in the first place, And maybe that's just me. I don't really like to put my traumas or put what I'm going through on other people, because it just brings them down. It makes them worry about me. And I'm fine at the end of the day. I'm okay. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep pushing. But that doesn't mean that I don't miss those few people. That doesn't mean that I'm proud of who I was yesterday. That doesn't mean that I wish I couldn't change a few things. And I do. But what I am learning throughout all of this is that not everybody who was in my life in the past even deserved a spot back then. So I am moving on, and I have moved on from them. There are some people that either cut me off or I cut them off, and I never thought about them again. I never had a second thought, a second anything. And they probably didn't about me either. There are some people who are genuinely just toxic people or placeholders or whatever in your life, and they don't really matter or really cause a lasting effect in anything that you have going on. But there are those some people that really mattered, that really meant something, that really changed you deep inside. And it's okay to think about that person every now and then. It's okay to think about those people every now and then. It's okay to miss them. And once you get yourself together, it's okay to shoot a text or, a congratulations or something. You don't have to hold on to pain or hurt towards somebody forever. If what they did to you wasn't life-ending, if they just said some words or something that you didn't like, you can move past that. That you can move past. But what you can't move past is a life filled with regret and pain, because you keep thinking of the what ifs. You keep thinking of things you can't control. What you can't control is the here and the now. What you can't control is your next step, your next move. And as long as you're working towards better, working towards your goals, working towards changing, then it's okay to have those down days. It's okay to need a little space for yourself every now and then. It's okay to enjoy your space. You know, you don't always have to put on a happy face for everybody else to see, because deep down, you know you're faking it. Deep down, you know you're hurting. Deep down, you know that you don't really want to be bothered by anybody. And that's okay. It's okay to not want to be bothered by anybody. It's okay to, you know, stay in the house for a day. It's okay to make that part of your routine, that once a week, you're just going to take a rest day. It's always okay to take a rest day. As long as the other 6 days of the week, you're grinding, you're working, you're moving, you're changing, you're growing. But if you take one day off a week to spend some time with yourself, spend some time with God, spend some time in nature, really learn how to love yourself, it's okay. You know, it's okay to be making slow progress. It's okay that the next person is moving faster than you. It's okay that you see somebody that's your same age who's higher than you. You know how many young Black content creators are a few years younger than me and so much more successful, so much farther in life than me? It's crazy, you know? And instead of being envious of them, I allow them to motivate me. Like, I have a list of certain Black creators that have changed my life for the better. Whether it's Berleezy or T Banks or Shaman Davis, or for Purpose Driven Men, Malik, you know, AMP, Kai, Duke, Davis, Chris. There's so many young Black creators out there that really just motivated me to do what I'm doing right now. I'm so happy to be part of this community. I'm so happy to be making my first step. I'm so happy to put my voice out there. This is bringing me peace. This is bringing me joy. This is bringing me happiness. And you know, it took me a long time. It was a slow and steady startup. You know, I took a long time to really study the algorithm, figure out what exactly I wanted to do. I didn't want to just fit in. I wanted to come and find my niche and do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do what the people wanted to see. I wanted to do what I felt was good to me. And hopefully it feels good to the people, to the person watching this right now. You know, because me and you were having a conversation. I want this to be comfortable. I want you to feel comfortable with me and in my space and on my channel. You know, I want to be, you guys are my friends. You guys are my family. You guys are my people. You know, I don't really have that many people left around me anymore. All I have is family. And the few friends that have been, the 3 friends that have been in my life for my entire life, literally 20 years of my life. So, of course I consider those people family. But everybody else is gone. And whether it's my fault or their fault or a little bit of both or nobody's fault, there's nothing I can do about it now. I can't change the past. And what does it do for me to sit around and feel sorry for myself? Nothing. But there are those times where I'm by myself, I'm alone, and I'm just... And yeah, it sounds just like that, ugly and all. I am an ugly crier. That's why I don't like anybody else to see me cry. Because I am an ugly crier. I do not look good when I'm crying at all. And I try to pride myself on my looks and to keep my skin together and to keep my hair together. I mean, right now I'm growing out some dreads and I had a little bit of receding in my hairline, so I'm in the process of fixing all that. But you know, all that's slow and steady as well. There are a lot of different things that I'm trying to tackle right now that I'm having to realize that I have to be slow and steady with. I can't rush into anything. I can't be like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna try to find some temporary happiness, or I'm gonna try to find some temporary satisfaction because I'm broken. No. I'm gonna take some time, figure out where the pieces are supposed to go, and I'm gonna make that picture. I'm gonna complete that puzzle. I'm gonna make my mark. I'm gonna make a difference. I'm not here to please anybody else but myself and the Heavenly Father. I appreciate anybody who supports me. I appreciate anybody who's listening. I appreciate anybody who's watching. I appreciate my family. I appreciate the people who motivate me. But at the end of the day, I have to do it for me so that I can be okay. So that I can wake up with a genuine smile on my face. So that I can want to keep working. So I don't just become another statistic. You know, I would hate to disappoint my mom, or to confuse my brother, or to make anybody think that they could have done more. Because I could have done more. I could do more. There are things I could work harder. I could push more. And I don't ever want anybody thinking that my sadness is on them. So I'm gonna move on in my time, when it feels right to me, when I'm ready to get back out there. Just because someone left me because they had to. Not because they wanted to, but because they had to. Because I wasn't acting right. That all lies on me, you know? Whatever they want to do with their life, move on, find another friend, find another relationship, whatever they want to do, that has nothing to do with me. I cannot concern myself with that because I need to deal with me. I got to figure out what's going to go on with me. I got to figure out my next move. I got to figure out my next couple months. But I'm going to do it in my time because I'm the only one affected by it. I'm the only one who is patting me on the back. I'm the only one who's pushing me to make these videos. I'm the only one who's editing the videos. I'm the only one who's posting the videos. I'm the one who has to deal with the possibility of backlash or trolling or people not liking the message that I put out. Me. So if I need to take my time with certain things, don't judge me for that. If you don't like what you see, you don't gotta watch it. You don't gotta be around. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to anything. But if you support me and you want to motivate me and you want to see me do better, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I appreciate anybody who watches these videos or pushes me to do better or congratulates me or sees that I'm trying to change. I appreciate anybody who's able to see that within me because I haven't been able to see it within myself for a long time. I haven't been able to motivate myself for a long time. Like I was telling you guys, I was dragging my feet in the mud and I was slowly sinking in the quicksand. And it got probably up to here after this last situation. Like I was done. I was done, man. Like I was sick and tired of crying and feeling sorry for myself and trying to be heard. And, you know, I just didn't know what to do. I felt so lost. Like I felt like there were pieces of me missing. I felt like there were holes in me. And I just felt useless. I felt worthless. I felt like everybody's life would be so much better if one day I just disappeared. And that's just not true. Those were all the demonic thoughts in my head. That was the devil taking over. That was him trying to take away my blessings and take away another one of God's vessels. And I won't allow the devil to win. I won't allow the haters to win. I won't allow the trolls to win. I won't allow anybody who thinks about me negatively or puts out negative energy towards me or speaks on my name negatively win. And I don't even care about proving anybody wrong. I care about proving myself right. And that's what you should do too. You should care about proving yourself right. Who cares if you prove anybody else wrong? It's not their life. You could be a millionaire, a billionaire. You could be on everybody's For You page and people could still not hit you up. People could still never say sorry to you. People could still never take accountability for what they did to you or what happened between you guys. But you can't be worried about that. You have to be worried about you and your situation and what you have going on. Because if you're able to do that, none of the other stuff will really matter, because you would have succeeded. You would have succeeded. Like I said before, I don't really care about money or fame, or I care about success. I want to be successful in life. I want to be comfortable in life. I want to be happy in life. I want to be fulfilled in life. I want to be faithful in life. I don't really care about anything else, because everything else will come with that. All the blessings that I'm meant for, everything that I'm meant for, I'm coming after, and I'm going to get it. So I don't need to worry about the little things or small things in between, because I've got bigger goals, bigger pictures, bigger things to look at. And those bigger things take time. Those bigger things take humility. Those bigger things take you to really step back, analyze yourself, spend some time with yourself, realize what you really want to do in this world, what difference you want to make. And then you're able to continue. Then you're able to move on. Then you're able to be happy. Then you're able to recognize your own growth, because it doesn't matter if anybody else tells you, oh wow, you've grown, your energy is different, if you don't feel it yourself. If you're not able to look in the mirror and be like, man, I love me, and it's not about cockiness, it's about confidence. I lack confidence to the highest degree. I get so anxious when it comes to talking to people or having to present myself to people, because I'm so worried about saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing or making the wrong impression on somebody. And I have allowed that to hold me back from so many things for so long. And I decided I don't want to allow it to hold me back anymore. So I need to figure out what's wrong with me, what problems are lying within me, so that I can move on, so that I can let go of those things. I'm not just talking about moving on from a girl or from a situation. I'm talking about moving on in life. Keep moving forward. I'm talking about accomplishing my dreams. I'm talking about chasing after my goals. I'm not just talking about moving on from a situation. Yeah, that was the main premise, but I'm really talking about moving on, letting your energy move on, letting your energy transcend. And if it takes you some time to do that, don't beat yourself up for it. But you guys already know what time it is. It's time for the principles of peace. The principles to change your life. We don't need to put any principles for today. What I do want to say to y'all is, thank you for tuning in though. Thank you. I really appreciate every single person that tunes into these videos. I really appreciate everybody who supports me on my journey. I really appreciate the people who have been able to give me the time and the patience and the space to grow as a person, to find myself, to learn new things. And I appreciate the people who aren't even in my life anymore, because they made a lasting impact on me to push me to where I'm at right now. And I love them. Whether they think about me or not, or whether they love me or not, or whatever, I love them. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching, y'all. Have a good night. Peace. Peace.